The package contains the Epson ET-2750 printer, a power cable, a CD-ROM for setting up the software driver, a setup instructions manual, and ink bottles. Because the setup guide provides visual grounds for each stage of the process, the printer is very simple. The Epson ET-2750 prints pages quickly enough. The initial page doesn't take too long, but the subsequent pages, especially those in color, take a while. You might have to wait a little while to print several images in a row, because this printer also takes a long time to print photos. The Epson EcoTank ET-2750 performed exceptionally well in my testing. The printer produced monochrome text-only documents at a speed of 8.8 ppm. The speed I found is quite low compared to the rated speed. When I tested the PowerPoint and Excel documents with charts and graphs, the printer produced the prints at 5.0 ppm. The speed is just the average speed of the basic inkjet printers in the market. The speed of scanning and copying is likewise average. Here, a single-page mono copy took the Epson EcoTank ET-2750 15 seconds, and a single-page color copy took 35 seconds. The speed of scanning documents to a PC could be more impressive, taking 24 seconds for a 300 dpi A4 scan. Expression ET-2750 printer generated amazing picture printouts. It was partly due to the Epson's rich, deep blacks and deeper tones. In contrast to other ink tank models' picture prints, which I've seen, this one, black, appears to be black rather than dark purple or green. The printer produced bright colors and fine detail on every image. Printing monochrome content on plain paper still produces good results when printing standard documents, but the richness of the image is somewhat diminished. It had a hard time with my color duplex test, and it was forced to print with less ink to ensure the page was dry before I inserted it again. The ink transferred to the reverse side of the cheap paper I used for this test. Scanner characteristics of the Epson Expression ET-2750 EcoTank are only average. Although the scan resolution and color depth are adequate for scanning images, the absence of an automatic document feeder makes scanning multi-page documents a nuisance. ADF. The super tank mechanism on the Epson ET-2750 is fantastic. Unlike traditional inkjet printers, which have replaceable cartridges that must be replaced when they run out of ink, this printer features 4 high-capacity ink tanks that you must fill manually. You can print a large number of pages before having to replenish the tanks. Epson estimates that its $19.99 black ink tank bottle can produce 7,500 printed pages, while its $313.99 colored bottles will produce 6,000 pages. In terms of operational expenses, this equates to just 0.3 cents for black pages and 0.8 cents for coloring pages. It will take you quite some time before you need the ink for refilling again. Therefore, your expenditure will be lower. The Epson Expression ET-2750 incorporates Wi-Fi, USB 2.0, and a Wi-Fi direct connection to a computer or mobile device. However, the Ethernet connection is absent. Epson Email Print and Epson Remote Print, which let users automatically print to the ET-2750 by sending documents over email, are all supported by the ET-2750 and enable users to print using the Epson iPrint app for iOS or Android. When setting up the printer, Epson allows you to assign it a specific email address, which you may later modify to a more suitable one. The ET-2750 weighs 13.2 pounds and has dimensions of 9.4 by 14.8 by 13.7 inches. The small, 1.8-inch, non-touch display, four-way joystick, and associated function buttons on the front panel perform copying, scanning, and setup and maintenance activities. The rear feeder's maximum paper capacity is 100 sheets of ordinary paper or 20 sheets of picture paper. It has an auto-duplexer so that it can print on both sides. Its flatbed scanner lacks an automated document feeder but can accommodate up to letter-sized paper, ADF. It features a memory card, SD, slot that allows you to print without a computer. However, it is devoid of a USB thumb drive connector.